first line ended up being not quite on line. It was too far over. It needed to be over here. So I had to cut another line, no big deal. And I decided to just section out the rest of this concrete. For some reason, these few sections here they go out real far. But as you come down this way, they get shallow and they stop right here. It's like the guy just had extra concrete. I just pour the rest of that plop right there, make my life harder in the future. And I've cut a few lines here. I cut down because I eventually want to get this tree stump out of here. So there's that. You can see that this area does collect water. I have a feeling that you could see that this wall here is not straight. This area has sunk over time. That tree certainly didn't help matters. But when you look at it, man, that's not straight. We got to fix that. But one thing at a time. I need to build this other wall first. And I cut a piece out here so that I can put a support column that's proper depth, and it's directly underneath the center column that runs all the way down there. I don't want that to sag, and since I'm putting a wall here, I might as well put a nice strong foundation footer right there. And that's gonna extend, I'm gonna extend that over this way. And so these trusses will still be trusses, but they'll have support underneath so that I can actually, my goal, my plan is to put the HVAC unit right in this area. And I need some support to hold that weight. Okay, I guess I'm done with the saw. I'm gonna have to take my pants off and hose them off. Just ride home in my scoopies. All this extra stuff here, he put just leftover concrete or mortar. I mean, there's no aggregate in there other than these shells. Like, why would you build like that? I don't get that. Those ones might be too short. Oh. There's a footer under that, which is good. I'm glad. But there's no footer under the end of the driveway. So I don't want to cut this board, so I'm going to dig it this way. Of course, there's a giant stump. What do you think, Mr. Briggs? Does this pass inspection? Well, thank you. Thank you. I guess it passes with the lick of approval. Right on the old foot. That's why I want that. Sweet. Hard. Okay, I got 2 stakes in either side. Now I'm gonna just level the form to the string. If anything, it needs to go down a little bit. Then I'll put these other 2 stakes in. All right, I'm really happy with the form. It only took one board, and because I got the 12-inch, well, is it actually 12 inches? It is a 2 by 12 by 12, but is that actually 12 inches? No, it's not. It's 11 and a half. Dang it. So I just have to bring the dirt close, so I'm not wasting concrete. Does my stomper still fit in there? More dirt. There. Briggs, don't you want a board without... He picks up... I throw him a nice chunk to chew on. He grabs the only one here with nails sticking out of it to chew on it. Briggs, why are you doing that, huh? Here, chew on this, Briggs. Then you won't stab yourself. Well, I like the metal. I like the taste of the metal.
I don't sound like that.
Get it, Briggs. Get it. Get that thing. Get that one.
Looks like it dried nicely. A little bit of dirt on top. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. Alright, there's a couple of spots that could have been better. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. It's nice and solid. Down here, there's a little bit of on the edges there. Not too happy about that, but I think overall It's not a cavity underneath. It's just an imperfection on the edge there. I think that's gonna serve me well to build the rest of it. That thing is solid. And it runs right into the block, which is where I needed it to. Because then I can continue from here all the way down. I might even fill in some of these cavities here on the edges just to beef up the support. All right, I'm in the process of cleaning up and I noticed the dogs were nowhere to be found. They put themselves to bed. Yeah. You know it's time to go home when they're putting themselves in the car.